Hello, welcome to next session. In this session, we'll solve GATE 2021 Aerospace Engineering paper. Question number 1 is consider the differential equation d square y by dx square plus 8 dy by dx plus 16y is equal to 0 and the boundary condition y 0 is equal to 1 and dy by dx 0 is equal to 0. The solution to this equation is option A, y is equal to bracket 1 plus 2x e raised power minus 4x. Option B, y is equal to 1 minus 4x e minus 4x. Option C, y is equal to 1 plus 8x e raised power minus 4x. Option D, y is equal to 1 plus 4x e raised power minus 4x. So the given equation in the symbolic form is this is the given equation d square y by dx square plus 8 dy by dx plus 16y. In symbolic form is d square plus 8d plus 16, or we can write it d plus 4 square. So d is your minus 4. Okay. So hence the as they are equal roots, so its solution can be written as y is equal to c1 plus c2 x bracket e dx and d is your minus 4. Okay. Now the boundary conditions are given at x equal to 0 y is equal to 1. So at x is equal to 0 y is equal to 1. So this is 0. So from this we have c1 is equal to 1. At x is equal to 0, dy by dx is equal to 0. So dy by dx is if we differentiate it, then it will be minus 4 c1 e raised to minus 4x, and differentiation of it will be c2 e minus 4x minus 4 e minus 4x into x into c2. Okay. First multiplying it, then differentiating it, and then using multiplication rule differentiating it. Okay. Now the second boundary condition is x is equal to 0, dy by dx is 0. If you put x equal to 0, then this will be 1, or it will be minus 4 c1, and this will be again 1 c2, and this will be 0. So from this we get now we have got the c1 initially, so putting a value of c1, so finding c2 will be your 4, and y will be your c1 is 1 and c2 is 4. 1 plus 4x e raised to minus 4x. Option D is the right answer. Next, question number 2. uxy is governed by the following equation: curly square u by curly x square minus 4 curly square u by curly x curly y plus 6 curly square u by curly y square is equal to x plus 2y. The nature of this equation is option A linear, option B elliptic, option C hyperbolic, and option D parabolic. So this is the equation. Here A is coefficient of this curly square by curly x curly u square by curly square u by curly x square. A is 1 and similarly B is minus 1 and C is 6. To determine nature of equation, we will find out b square minus 4 is equal to minus 8, as it is negative, so the nature of equation is elliptical. Okay. Next, consider the velocity field v b bar is equal to 2x plus 3y plus 3x plus 2yj. The field v is option A divergence free and curl free, option B curl free but not divergence free, C divergence free but not curl free, D neither divergence free not curl free. So divergence is given as by this curly by curly x keeping y constant, and curly plus curly by keeping x constant. So here it's differentiation here curly u by curly x. So this is your u, okay, and this is your v. So its differentiation will be 2, and its differentiation with respect to y will be 2 and v 4. So hence it is not divergence free, because divergence some magnitude of divergence is obtained, so it is not divergence free. Now curl I j k and curly by curly x curly by curly y curly by curly z, and u is your 2x plus 3y and v is your 3x plus 2y because 0, and I is here, this is differentiation is 0, and its differentiation is also 0 because there is no z term, and j its differentiation is 0 with respect to z, and this is also 0. Now k, uh, as there is x term in it, so differentiation is 3, and it is here again 3, so 3 minus 3 equals 0. So it is curl free. Answer is option B. Curl free but not divergence free. Next, the figure shows schematic of wave pattern at the exit of nodules A and B, operating at different pressure ratio. This is your first nozzle A. Here the flow is taking place and oblique shock is occurring and there is expansion point. Okay. And here this is nozzle B, and here the expansion fan is existing, and there is no shock here, and this is nozzle exit, this is the flow. Uh, so operating at different pressure ratio. So this is nozzle B. Option A, over expanded mode and under expanded mode. B, under expanded mode and perfectly expanded mode. C, perfectly expanded mode and under expanded mode. D, under expanded mode and over expanded mode. So in case of A, a shock is existing at the nozzle exit. It means the nozzle is over expanded. Okay, and expanded to match the pressure ratio of expansion one. So here the pressure ratio is very less. Sorry, here the pressure is very less, so that it can match the expansion fan of this. So to match this to the pressure of the expansion, to match the expansion, the pressure of the expansion fan, here the oblique shock is existing. Okay. And in the second case, uh, the nozzle is under expanded. It means the pressure at the exit is more and further more than the designed as a perfectly expanded mode. Okay, and the further expansion in the nozzle takes further expansion of the pressure takes place in the expansion fan. So option A, nozzle A is over expanded mode and nozzle B is under expanded mode. So read out the expression. In nozzle A, as the oblique shock occurs at the exit of the nozzle, the wave pattern is over expanded mode to match the pressure of expansion fan. Okay. So if the shock doesn't occur, then the matching of pressure with the fan is not possible, because okay, and in the nozzle B, the under expansion of the nozzle in the nozzle, further expansion takes place at the exit of the nozzle to match the pressure ratio. Further expansion will take here. Okay. So here the over expanded mode, because pressure is less here, and when the Mach number is more, so when the shock occurs, the pressure becomes high, so that it can further expand in the expansion. Next, the combustion process in turboshaft engine during idle operation is option A isentropic, option B isobaric, option C isochoric, option D isothermal. The combustion process in the turboshaft is isobaric because of its continuous rotation, and constant volume process cannot be maintained because of the same reason that for constant volume we have to maintain a constant volume so that heat can be supplied to it. Okay, but it is a continuous operation, so that's why it is a constant pressure process.